All right, on the next one, we have to solve and graph the compound inequality. This is an and inequality. First thing you're going to do is you're going to solve each one separately. We're going to solve each one separately, okay? So if I'm going to solve this one over here, what side do you want the variables on, left or right? Left, and then numbers, right? So how can I move 2x? Subtract it. So 2x needs to come to the left. $5 minus $2 is $3. What's now out of place? 6. So how do I move the minus 6? Add 6. So 3x is less than or equal to 9. Then what am I going to do? Divide by 3, divide by 3. X is less than or equal to, what's 9 divided by 3? 3, good. I don't know why I boxed that. That's not my answer. You have to include the other one. I don't really need to box that yet. All right, Cadence, tell me on the next one. What do I do first on the next one? Yes. I picked on you for a reason. What's 14 minus 10, Cadence? Yes. Cadence, what do I do next? Good. So my answer will be x is less than or equal to -1, correct? No, what's wrong with that? Why does it need to be flipped? Yes. So it's actually what I need to do is put x is less than or equal to 3 and x is greater than or equal to -1. I need to write it like that. It's trashy. I didn't give y'all enough room. I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm not going to probably have a lesson this rest of the year that will be probably this long because I just messed up here. But I'm gonna kind of give you a work day after later. I'm gonna teach tomorrow and then give you a work day maybe Friday, or we're gonna do something a little different. Okay, now I've got to graph this. So what I do is I do the 3 graph method. So I'm gonna draw 3 number lines on top of each other. And I'm gonna graph them separately. I want 0 to be kind of in the middle of each one. All right, so I'm gonna do 3 number lines, 0 in the middle. Okay. This is gonna be very white trashy. I'm gonna put -1 before 0. I'm gonna put 3 after 0. It's gonna do that. Okay. I just need to have a visual for what this is gonna look like. I'll give you a moment to get that. This is bad. Now we're gonna graph them separately. So x is less than or equal to 3. Is that an open or a closed circle? Closed, because it has an equal to. So it's gonna be closed. Which way is less than 3? Is that left? The numbers to the left of 3 or right of 3? Left. So I'm going to shade this way on that one. So I'm going to graph x is less than or equal to 3 on the top one. X is greater than or equal to -1. Is that open or closed? Closed, left or right? Right. Now, here's how an AND graph works. AND has to be true for both. So where do you shade for your answer? My answer's down here. I shade where the graphs overlap. Can y'all tell me the region where the shading overlaps to where it's shaded in both graphs? Left or right? When does it start being shaded in both graphs? Where does the shading start to overlap at? Starting where? Well, it's overlapping at 0, right? Where else is it overlapping? -1, right? So starting at -1, when's it stop overlapping? 3, right? So this would be my answer. -1 to 3. It's my graph. So because it's what Because you're thinking of what are numbers that are bigger than -1, but also at the same time less than 3. So like 0 is bigger than -1 and less than 3. So it has to be true for both.